thank the committee for the report that they have presented to the House that has led to the questions that has come from my colleagues. I want to thank you for all your questions. The questions are very valid. I have just been asking myself, should I be a diplomat or be a candidate and be Anite? But I realized that I have to be myself. There is no way I can pretend about the facts. And I want to say that I am going to say everything, and whatever I say is true. You can hold me to them. First of all, I agree with the recommendations of the committee entirely. I agree with these recommendations, Madam Speaker, and I want to commit that the issues that are financial in nature, we will come...
She agrees with observations and recommendations.
Yes, and that we will come with the Treasury Memorandum within 6 months to make good of the recommendations and observations of the committee. Yes. And now to the issues that my colleagues have raised. I'll start with the first person who raised it, Honorable Karim. Honorable Karim, you said, why was Mbale left out? I want to make it very clear to you that Mbale was not left out. We actually did budget for both Mbale, Kapeka, and Namamve Industrial Park. The only challenge was cash flow challenges. That's why we've not even released the money for the two industrial parks, Mbale and Kapeka. However, for Namamve Industrial Park, that was a loan that was appropriated or approved by Parliament of Uganda, and the money is available. But I'll speak later to that project, since there was a question to that extent. You asked the question of the renovation of the one-stop center. Their challenge has been cash flow, that we did budget as Parliament, but we did not get the exact release for the one-stop center in Mbale. You talked about selling of land in the Mbale Industrial Park. Madam Speaker, I want to just bring information as far as the concession of Mbale Industrial Park is concerned, that this is one investor called Mr. Paul Zhang. Paul Zhang came in this country as an industrialist, and his first industries are in Mbalala, an area called Mbalala around Mukono. And Mr. Paul Zhang came to government of Uganda, went to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, and requested that he should be allocated the 619 acres of land in Mbale. And so the President directed the relevant ministry, which is Ministry of Finance, and my ministry as well, working with the Attorney General's office. We signed an agreement of leasing the 619 acres to Mr. Paul Zhang. The understanding and the condition is that government provides infrastructure for the industrial park, but Mr. Paul Zhang will have to travel abroad and attract investors in that park. That, your Right Honorable Speaker, that park was land that government acquired from Bugisu Cooperative Union, and we paid money for it. However, the land was encroached, and there were squatters there. They were planting my sweet potatoes and maize, among other things that they were planting on that land for almost 10 years. Until government got Mr. Paul Zhang, who has now established 50 factories in that industrial park. And Madam Speaker, I thank you very much for recognizing the efforts of the industrialists in that industrial park. And Madam Speaker, so therefore there is no land for giving out to any investor in that place. We have leased it out for a period of 5 years until the investor fails, and I want to say that he's on time. He has not failed, and we're having the 50 factories there, and he's on a steady progress. Madam Speaker, I want to continue to the next question. Failure to access the industrial park. Of course, it has been privatized. Government leased that entire land, so you cannot just wake up in your house and walk into that industrial park. The public land is that one of Namamve Industrial Park that you can wake up and walk into. Honorable Betty asked a question that land at Namamve, the only land for NFA, that also government wants to take it away. Honorable Betty, I want to give you assurance that that is not going to happen under my watch, because I believe in protecting our environment, and so does the President of the Republic of Uganda believe in protecting the environment. We shall not take that forest land. I am very honest about it, and you can say, but the truth is we will not encroach the forest land. Be assured. Right Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Betty Steele asked a question and said, that the accounting officer was released 800 million. Right, Honorable Speaker, everyone in this country has seen me talking about the corruption in Uganda Investment Authority. There is nobody who doesn't know that there's corruption there. Even me as the minister. Where is Honorable Sewungu? Honorable Sewungu said that I should be behind bars for saying that the corrupt people are there. Right, Honorable Speaker, my heart is bleeding that the corrupt in UIA are getting protected. And my heart bleeds. They are corrupt. They have to be behind bars like yesterday. But they're getting protected, and therefore what can I do? Poor me. What am I supposed to do? Nothing. So, Right, Honorable Speaker, allow me proceed to the question of Juliet.
Order.
I have done my part. I have done my
Order.
part as the minister responsible. I know the extent to which the law empowers me. The law empowers me that if I am not sure, if I detect corruption.
Honorable members, order.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you. The law empowers me that if I detect corruption, I should speak about it or report. I have done that under my signature and reported the issues of corruption in UIA to the IGG's office, and the IGG has written back to me that they've started the investigation. I have done my part. Right, Honorable Speaker, allow me to continue. What else can I do? I've done my part. Right, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Juliet asked the question.
Order, members, can we listen? We are going to Prime Minister's time.
Right, Honorable Speaker, allow me to rush quickly so that we save time for the Prime Minister's time. There is a question from Honorable Juliet that the project at Namanve are not being fully fulfilled or done in time. Right, Honorable Speaker, that's very true. The project is lagged behind. It is at 50%. It should have been completed by 19th of January this year, but we are behind schedule, as you all know. Today we're in October. The project is only at 50%. When you say, they say you're bad. Right, Honorable Speaker? Honorable Tumsime asked a question. Honorable Tumsime asked a question about the non-NTR. The 10% that we've not released the money. Right, Honorable Speaker, on that point, I agree with the committee's recommendation and the observation. Dr. Atim, Honorable Dr. Atim, that we appropriated cash budget and they did not spend the money. I also agree with the recommendation that the accounting officer should be held responsible. Yes, because you did your part and released the money, but the money was not actually utilized. And the Speaker, you did allude to that fact. Honorable